So here we go. This is the next bit. Putting the subframe together and getting it up under the car. Go! So here we are, subframe, freshly powder coated, all looks lovely, and I've got to say, very impressed because you can keep the bolt holes clear. That's Halex finish in the Neaton. If anyone does need anything, blasting and powder coating, I've used him for years, he's brilliant. So we've got the Polyflex bushes pressed into there. Those are cleaned down and I hammer-righted them, that's why they're a slightly different colour. So they're all ready to go up. So we've got a steering rack to bolt on, arms to bolt on, and then I think we're good to try and start getting it in. Oh, there's a treat, I found my GoPro. Right, we've just dropped the lower arms on, they're bolted up, and I'm just trying to get stuff in place. So I think what we're going for next is going to be steering rack, and then we'll look at anti-roll bar. What do you know, it sort of lines up. It's almost like it was made for the mini subframe. Ah. Right, that's the steering rack on. And now we need to get these in place with the anti-roll bar to go over. What I'm going to do before putting all these inserts in here is I watched a video a while back on someone fitting poly bushes, and they suggested that as well as the grease that's supplied, you wrap it in a PTFE tape as well, so that when the grease does burn around, you've still got the PTFE to stop squeaking. Because I have had poly bushes in the past on previous cars that after about 6 months I'll go over bumps and it squeaks. It absolutely drives you dotty. So oh. Sorry, realised from this angle you probably can see a lot on my crotch. Right, oh. Go. Next off the block. Pop that on there. That on there. So let's now take those off because they're not doing too much anyway. One. Well, some of the powder coat come off then. Whoops. Same with the anti-roll bar. Wrong. Correct. Shutting the gate after those and bolting because my hands are already dirty. Okay. Going. One. That's a new one. There. Right then. Let's rinse and repeat. Maybe it'll say still. Stay on. Lovely purpliness. Another one. I may have gone about this the wrong way. Oh. See you later. Well, this isn't quite going to plan. I think I've got to watch like a YouTube channel or something like that to do it first, but I think I'm just going to stop this a sec and lift it up, undo the lower arms and see if putting these bits in first and then the lower arms works. Right, just did that last bit off camera because I'm pretty sure you don't want to hear a 40-year-old man going lifting that up. So took the lower arms off. I might treat you to when I lift it up to put them back on. So it's allowing us to locate the holes on that bit there a bit easier. So get those on there. I'll be started. I think it realises that, you know, a bit like, what was it? Is it Pink and Gwen Stefani? Coming up, so you better get this party started. Right. No. No. Huh. No. Hey! What do you know? It was an 18. Going rogue. Chrome socket on a dugger. I want an extension. I'll go back up, shall I? We return to this segment now where Andy has finished telling it off and oh, a little bit more. Beaut. There is now a ringing in my ears, which I don't think is meant to be. So, put these extender bits on. So, very quickly checked the old phone from when I took it to bits. 17 or 16, 1 second. To make sure I'm putting these in the right place. Oh, too far. Oh, a little bit gusty. I'm putting rusty screws, rusty bolts back in. They're looking so nice under there. But I didn't think about it and I'm far too excited to get it back in. Now, that's called throwing a bolt on the floor. Okay, got it. Another one. Let's go rogue again. Really love this tool. Oh, happy days. Right, that's it. Fortunately, found my GoPro out, so I've got a bit of doing stuff footage this time, which is nice. So we have polybrushed, we have a steering rack on, the subframe is built up, so now I just want to work out. I'm going to have a slurp of coffee actually. Alright, got a gearbox insert, So just need to drop that into there. So I think that's probably going to be my next little bit before putting the subframe, because obviously I need to support the underneath with a jack stand or something, so I can take that out. So I'll very quickly do that, and then we'll resume the subframe installation. Right, that's the gearbox bush inserted. That was a scary job, but that's done now, so on to the next. Right, what I'm now trying to work out, having slid the subframe underneath on mats so that we're not scratching anything, that's quite heavy. How am I going to get up there on my own? I think what I'm going to do is probably slide underneath the car and try and pull the back end up and get a nut in, and then come round and try and lift the front end up and try and get a nut in the back, and then sort of work from there. So I don't think I've got a mount for the GoPro so that you can have a laugh at me trying to get it up there. So here we go. Right, well, subframe's up. It's looking nice under there. It was an absolute pig. I had a trolley jack trying to support the front while I had to sort of try and manipulate it at the back. It can be done on your own, but I would suggest that that's a much easier job with 2 people. Right, that's all done. So I decided I've been underneath and put all the heat shields up. You can see under there. So I'm thinking now what I'd like to do is put the exhaust on. So I'll put one of my mats because I don't want to scratch it going up. So yeah, let's have a look what that looks like. Scorpion resonated exhaust. I do send instructions, which order to put it in. So that should be fun. Let's have a go at popping this up. We've got the exhaust up. Loosely in place. Just need to sort of clamp out for a down pipe down to into the exhaust. So I think now we just need to get some Jubilee clips, secure the water, and then we can start doing some gearbox oil fill, coolant fill, put the rad pack and everything on before coolant fill. It's looking promising. So here we are, Sunday. Bit of rain and darkness stopped there yesterday, so I didn't get as far as I wanted to. Sunday morning, we're in thunderstorm, so as much as I want to get it going, hot and getting wet, so I just thought I'd come out quick and just finish off and show you how far I've got. And then hopefully next time we're on it, we're back on wheels, we started up and we're rolling. So we're in. We've got boost pipe, turbos, we are all connected up on our nice bit of coolant. So as you can see from here, I can get in to change my fuel filter nice and easily. Oil filter nice and easily when I need to. And we've got a nice big space up here, pump, big air filter, big massive front mount is on with all the bar and everything. So yes, that is as far as we've got, but with all of this buttoned up, we are now good for gearbox oil fill, engine oil fill, coolant fill, and then we can get cranking for oil pressure, and then good to start. So that's where we are for now.